All right, first home buyer options. I've got Dylan with me today. He's a young boy, he's a good boy. There are three options as a first home buyer, and I'm going to thrash them out, explain them first, and then talk to Dylan about his situation. So, my first option as a first home buyer is I can buy to live in. Now, that's attractive, very attractive at the moment with stamp duty concessions and various grants on offer. Okay, they might not be around forever. But it depends on the price point that you're coming in at as well. So that's option number one. Option number two is rent vesting. So we're renting somewhere, so we're paying money per week to a landlord, and we can choose where that might be, but we're investing somewhere else around the country. So buying another property somewhere else, and the tenants are paying us the rent as well. So that's rent vesting. The third option is what I like to call free vesting. Right, now what is free vesting? Free vesting is staying at home with mum or dad or both and potentially living for free, although we're helping out around the house and carrying our load. But we're also going and investing somewhere else around the country. We've got choice of where we want to buy there. Okay, so Dylan, give me a quick brief on your situation.
All right, so I'm 19. I live at home with mum and dad, and I'm saving for my first investment property.
Awesome. So you are free vesting at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I pay board like each week, but other than that, that's about it.
Okay, so you're not quite free vesting, but it's not far from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, awesome. So what do you think, no doubt you've done the numbers, you're a smart man. What would it cost you to rent if you're renting somewhere else versus paying board at home?
Probably $200 or $300 a week.
Extra on top of what you're already paying at board.
So
wow. So there you go. So that's 10 to 15 grand that Dylan's saving because he's got the ability to live at home, right? Now, I know not everyone can live at home, right? But some of us choose to get out of mum and dad's hair because we think it's cool and we want all this independence and everything else, right? Bugger that, right? Look at what Dylan's doing here. He's saving 10 or 15 grand, which may mean he gets into a property, or it does mean he gets into his wealth creation a lot sooner than the rest of you that want that independence of renting and paying all your bills on your own and everything else. So what's your vision? When would you like to buy property?
Hopefully next year. Next
year, wow. And how long have you been saving? So you left school last year. This is your first year out of school.
Yeah.
So how long have you been saving? You've been working part-time for a few years?
Yeah, since I was like 14, 15.
14, 15. So basically 4 years. His aim is to be in his first property or as a free vestor or a board vestor in 5 years of saving money by the time you're 20, basically, provided that the banks will lend you money.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So any thoughts about where you would go and buy? Are you looking locally? What would it cost you to buy locally? Investing around the country?
So locally would probably be more expensive. So
yeah,
probably maybe like regional or something, just so I could afford it.
Okay. So what are you thinking? Like 300,000 or 400,000?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, cool. So you might need about 40, 50K to get yourself into one of those markets. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, awesome.
50.
Okay. So if you're listening from Sydney, Melbourne, and in some cases Brisbane, to buy in your local area as a buy to live in first home buyer, you might be looking at 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. You're thinking, wow, I might never get into a property, or it might take me 10 years. Dylan's just shown us today that you can live at home, save money. B, you don't have to buy your first home in the area that you live, although it'd be nice, but it's not an option for a lot of people. But C, we're thinking outside the square to say, look, where can my money take me around the country? And away I go and start my wealth creation journey at age 20. Awesome, mate. Thank you for coming on. I look forward to doing more videos with you.